Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Black Ops Search and Destroy gameplay commentary. Almost said sniping again. This is the FNFAL. This is actually a really old gameplay. This is the first day the Annihilation map packs dropped for the Xbox 360, and I was playing with some friends and just rushing spawn. I was testing out the FNFAL, and since I didn't know the maps, instead of camp, I decided, I'm going to rush spawn, and I planned on doing a commentary saying, this is how to play on the new maps, but other things came up. But anyway, this is the gameplay, just rushing spawn, testing out the new maps, not really knowing how things flow, but I think I still do pretty good. But anyway, hopefully, if I have done things right, you will notice by now that there are now ads appearing on my videos, and you have to sit through them. And I thank you for those of you that do. But I have officially finalized my partnership with Yoush.com. They partnered me, and I'm happy to be a part of the Yoush family, and I look to do big things with them and help them along, and hopefully they can help me along, and it'll be a great thing for everybody involved. I will be uploading on Yoush, on the Yoush channel, hopefully regularly, and we can see what we can do from there. But there are videos, or my videos now have ads on them, and I want to ask something of you guys. And please understand that I don't ask for much, and this isn't a necessity. All I really need from you with this now, I don't want you to like or favorite. I only want you to like and favorite if you like the video, or if it's one of your favorites. Because even if every person in my active subscriber base favorited or liked the video, I wouldn't even be near top liked or favorited on the day. So I'm not going to ask for that. All I'm going to ask of you is to just watch my videos. Come back every day, daily, and look for something that I've uploaded, or watch one of my an older upload that you've seen already, or anything like that. Just watch my videos. And I think that will be good, because you will also get to, I will get my ideas out there, because that's really why I started this. I wanted to get my ideas out there. And it will also, the watching of my videos will also allow me to continue to do this, because now I'm going to be getting paid a meager amount. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be much. But I will be getting something back from this, and that will continue my drive. That will be something else to add on. Say, oh yeah, that's also why I do this, and this is really nice, so I'm going to keep doing it. But again, that's up to you. Just make it part of you, and that plays into the whole going to the subscription module thing and making it part of your regular routine, so videos of whoever you want to watch don't get missed or anything like that. But anyway, guys, I wanted to talk with you about something, and this is going to be a real talk. It's something that I was hesitant to begin talking about, but Woody and I kind of, had a back and forth, or really, he tweeted something, I tweeted him back, and he tweeted me saying thanks. That was the extent of the conversation. But it was about opening up and giving viewers and subscribers, you guys, insight into our personal lives. Now, one thing I wanted to talk with you guys about is anger. And I have, for a long time, had an anger problem, a problem with anger and aggression. Because if you get down to it, anger and aggression, you can separate. And I don't mean to start a series on this. If you want, if it's something that a lot of people suffer from, or a lot of people are interested in, they want to see how it helps, or how to kind of get your way through it or work through it, maybe. But this isn't about a series about crying in my beer or anything like that. Not throwing myself a pity party, because nobody would show. But this is just talking, and I'm going to use it as a segue to get to another point later on. But I have a problem with anger. I get angry very easily, and the cliche short fuse and all those things, and it manifests in aggression from time to time. Now, this has cost me some things throughout the years of my life. It has cost me a few friendships, or friends becoming distant. It has cost me, possible work relationships, or work opportunities, even possibly here on the YouTube realm. It has already cost me a little bit, and it has cost me relationships with females and some males. Hey-oh. I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're like that, that's fine. I applaud you. That's your choice. I don't care. But I'm just not. But it has cost me, personal relationships. And it happened again recently, and I'm not going to go into the details. I'm not going to say who is involved and or why. You guys will be able to figure out. And please just do me a favor and don't make a big thing out of it. But it happened, and it was my fault, and it was a direct result of my uncontrollable at times anger. And I'm making this video all, in part to help you guys, and I'll get to that in a bit, but also to help me, because now I'm accountable. Because before, I've always said, oh, well, I do have an anger problem, okay. And I've never really worked on it. Never really done anything about it. But now I've gotten this book. My dad read it and gave it to me. He had it for reasons that are going to stay mum. But he gave it to me and he said, I think this would help you. And I started reading it, and I really got jazzed up about the idea of reading it and really getting into it. And I want to make this video as sort of a way to make myself accountable, because before it was always, oh yeah, I can do something about it, and nothing ever really happened. So now I'm making this video, and now it's accountable. Now I will see. It's like, oh, okay, got to do it. And it cost me this relationship, and it was really hurtful and hard to get through it. But I hope to, and I hope that will serve as sort of a wake up call to get me through this. Now, the reason I say this, the reason I'm talking about it, is because I thought I might be able to help you guys. Because maybe there are some things, maybe some of you have thoughts or ideas in your head, or things that you know about yourself that you've never really come to terms with, that you've never really explored or admitted to really having a problem. And it doesn't have to be anger, it can be anything. It can be a problem with confidence or self-esteem. It can be a problem with the way you perceive yourself and the way you look, or, again, like me, a problem with anger and aggression or something. Maybe you have an addiction that you can't kick. Really, and anything in the between. And I want to urge you guys, and I'm not asking you to talk about it in the comments. I don't want that, because that is hard. That is really hard to do. I can't tell you how hard it is to even record this video right now talking about how much of a pathetic, angry fool I am. But I want you guys to maybe, if you think you do, and if you don't, if you honestly don't, that's great. If you don't think you have any problems, or you don't have any problems, period, that's great. But if you think you might, or you're not sure, I want to urge you to take an honest look at yourself. Because that is ironically kind of the most difficult brand of honesty, is being honest with oneself. But I have found that you need to take an honest look at yourself before you can do anything. Because if you don't, nothing is going to change. The things you do, the work you put into changing or altering what you think might be wrong with you, if you don't admit, or if you don't recognize it as an issue with yourself, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. And it's just going to fall away. That Band-Aid's going to fall away, and you're going to be right back where you started. So I want to urge you guys, the people that, and again, for the younger guys, some of you might not have problems yet, but this is one of those times where I'm trying to teach you or give you lessons that you probably wouldn't have, or that I don't want you to have to go through learning. Because this is one of those things that I can help with. I've lived through it, and I want to help you if I can before you have to face it. So be honest with yourself. Take a step back and say, all right, what am I doing here? What do I actually have a problem? And be honest. And then you can start doing whatever it is you think would make it better. And you know what? If there's a good response to talking about this, maybe we can have a more open discussion. Maybe I can give you updates on what I'm doing, or anything like that. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. The fun doesn't stop here. It's also on Twitter. Just go to twitter.com/lefty643. Once again, that's twitter.com/lefty643. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.